Well, Jack Trainor's coming off a personal best effort at Club Menangle last Saturday night. He's back by popular demand. Rarely does an interview go by where Jack doesn't tip a few winners. Let's see how he goes this week. Well, Jack, congratulations on the personal best effort last week. 4 winners as a trainer. Was it tough doing the work from the grandstand?
Yeah, thanks very much, Mick. It was a great night for the stable, and obviously a big thank you to my team at home that makes it all possible. It was a bit hard work gearing them up and doing all those sort of duties, and it now makes me appreciate my staff even more. It's a lot easier when you're just out on the track doing the driving.
It's good that you can call upon someone like Cam Hart or Jack Callaghan or even your understudy Jack Brown, all driving in outstanding performances.
Yeah, that's right. It makes it very easy being able just to send the boys out there and know that they're going to get the best possible trips, and all the drives were perfect on the night. So, it makes it a lot easier for me and a lot easier for the owners too.
Back as a winner, first drive for Michael Dolthoff in the opening event. Eva Crocker went very nicely.
Yeah, she did. She run a good last quarter. She's very lazy in front and was sort of switching on and off the whole way, but she ended up running away from them in the end. And I'm looking forward to driving her in the semi-finals. I'm sure she's going to be competitive all the way through.
Your kick-off proceedings in the opening event with Yanni, very consistent, nicely drawn, and Chevron Art, the draw is against him on this particular occasion.
Yeah, that's right. Yanni's been going really good, despite his number form being a little bit patchy. He's been hitting the line really well in good quarters. We've been dragging him off the gate. I might let him roll the gate a bit this week. I'm just sort of sick of him going back and forever being the horse just running on into small money. So he's got good gate speed. I'll put him in a forward spot this week and expect him to go a really good race. And Chevron Art drawn wide. He missed last start, just a little bit of mucus in his nose, so I pulled him out to be safe. He's actually back going really good, I feel, and although the gate 10 hurts him, I think in coming weeks he'll be back to his best form.
Jack, you had to forego the drive on Heaven on High due to the fact you qualified Mason's Delight for the carousel. Heaven on High went very nicely. Did get held up at a vital stage.
Yeah, he did. He's a really nice horse. I think this is his last run before he goes out for a little bit of a spell, but just having a real brief look at the paper, I think he looks really hard to beat. He's got good gate speed. Should be able to get across to the fence, and I thought from a quick glance that he's probably my best driver of the night.
Over to race 4, Captain Mina. She's coming off a win over Madrid, who brilliantly won here last Saturday night. Goes around in the pink diamond.
Yeah, she's come good, this filly. We've played around with her bridle and seems to be working the trick. She's chasing really well, and although Madrid was first up last start, I was really happy with how Captain Me run away from her in the end, and probably not going to get that sort of trip on Saturday night drawn out as the widest runner, and we're probably just going to have to take her back and let her run home. But she's obviously qualified for the semi-finals now for the Breeders' Challenge, so it's more just a matter of just got to give her a few runs to keep her fitness intact, and hopefully she gets a better draw come down the track.
Open class event is race 5, perfect stride, nicely drawn in 3, coming off a very solid trial for his first run back.
Yeah, I'm real happy with how he trialled Mick. He done it quite easily. He just ducked in onto Wolf Stride's back and finished with a lap full of horse. So that was his first trial off a long layoff and a couple of operations. So he'll only be better for that. And it's a pretty handy field on Saturday night, pretty even. He'll go a really good race.
Plenty of chances in the trot and over love. Comes off the front line, good from the stand.
Really good from a stand. It's the first time I've been able to get him in a stand in Australia since I've had him. He's drawn the front, which is good, and just 2 starts ago I was really disappointed with him, and found that he just had a little bit of some vet work needed to be done. He had a little bit of an injury, and last week it just made a complete difference to him, and he hit the line really well. I expect him to give him something to chase on Saturday night.
One of your winners last Saturday night, Jack, was Braveview Kelly. This mare just keeps going to a different level each week, and she's showing versatility in the races.
Yeah, she is. She actually, to be honest, it was probably the most pleased I've been with her on Saturday. She had to come out of her comfort zone and sit parked, and the leader rolled along. It wasn't like they walked, and albeit she was probably down in grade to what she'd been racing, she sort of won with a bit of superiority. And yeah, I'm pleasantly surprised with the way she's coming, and we're just thinking out loud whether or not we take her down and have a go at something like the Queen of the Pacific. Obviously, when you know a horse like Ladies in Red's going to be there waiting for you, it's a bit of a scary, daunting task, but she's in good form. And just speaking to Paul Pearce, the owner, we're just going to play out the next couple of weeks and let her tell us. But if she is in the form she's in at the moment, we're thinking about rolling the dice and having a crack.
Jack, you got some news on the brilliant mare, the champion mare, Stylish Memphis.
Yeah, she's had 2 trials back. Mark was really happy with her first trial, but her second trial, they weren't as happy. He just thought that there might have been something going wrong with her, and it wasn't terrible, but it just wasn't at her best, and obviously no one knows her better than Mark Jones himself, so he's just going to run a few tests with her and see what that shows. I haven't spoken to him since, so hopefully all's well there.
Jake, you're very prominent as far as the premiership tables are concerned, both state and metropolitan. You're building the team up nicely.
Yeah, we are. Everything's going good. I've got to try and reel Cam Hart back in now. I think I was a couple clear on him in the Metro before Saturday, and now I think he's put about 3 on me. So those sort of things are great, Mick, and I mean, I don't follow it religiously. I'm just really happy with how my stable's going. I'm happy how Jack Brown's progressing as a driver amongst the stable too, and as long as we do the right thing by the owners and the better horses keep coming in, I'm more than happy with how things are.
Just quickly back to Stylish Memphis, Jack. Everything going well? When do you expect her to be back on this side of the Tasman?
Well, there was actually talk she was going to be here sooner rather than later before that trial, so I sort of, it was like boy before Christmas, and then Christmas got cancelled, so it's a bit up in the air at the moment. But if I probably need to speak to Mark and see how she is first, but all being well, you might see her here sooner than we thought.
As always, Jack, thanks very much.
No worries, thanks, mate.